Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first project for June's Build-A-Page, and my first ever foray into Week in the Life, or at least my adaptation of it. But as Ali has said in many of her videos, by the way, if you haven't watched her series, I think it was last week, to sort of tell us all about Week in the Life, how she approaches it, some of the things she's learned, her tips, how she's setting up her album. It is really worth watching. So if I can remember, I'll put her channel down below, but you probably all have seen it already. But the important thing is to sort of make this project your own, and that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm just going to try and have fun with this, not going to go too deep, other than, you know, a couple of mom stories that I mentioned to you in my page kit building video yesterday. So let's start with I'm going to do this, of course, in my 6x8 album, and I'm going to do just like a little title page. So important, this is, I just cut out some of the cut aparts. You know, I told you I was going to use the June. I did. So I have June here, and then you're going to see in a minute for my first couple of pages, I'm going to use part of the back of this. So important, and I think this, I'll just fill this in as I go along during the week. And the important may not be life important, but just important little tidbits for why I'm choosing to record this week. So probably the first thing I'm going to put there is Build-A-Page. So I'm just going to pop this right as it is right in here. So that's one definitely done. Now down here I'm also going to do that very easily. I mentioned to you I just want to take June. We'll put the date, so June, let me see here, we will do 20. Will I do it maybe with this little guy? No. Where are those little... There were some short... here they are. You see, there we go. To that sort of 20. There we go. 20 to 26. We'll put that there. Tell me, are you doing Week in the Life, or are you doing something similar to it? This is my first time, and I think it's going to be fun. I'm sort of looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you at the end of the week everything I get done, because it might not all be in my Build-A-Page. So I'm just going to also then put up here the initials, week, W-I. I think I want caps. Yeah, there we go. I, week in, then we need a T. There's a T. There's a T. And an L. So this is going to be sort of the easy part, and I'm happy that I'm using that lovely Echo Park collection, A Day in the Life, Week in the Life. There we go, June. So that is it. Shall I pop a little butterfly or maybe a couple of sequins on there? This is not the right color. I think I would need to get... So I might do that, but for now, I think I would like to maybe, yeah, I think I would like to pop a little butterfly on here, but I would like it to be, see, there's a Nicole Jones 911, so I'll just go in. I chose this color to match these florals, which is gorgeous, but I think I might just go in and get a darker one. So we'll see. But I'm going to pop this in here for now. There we go. That is simple. Then here I've got my design team, Dottie About Flair design team box here, and I'm going to sort of pop in that. This is not a design team layout or project, but you know, I have more than what I'm going to use on those projects. So I think, so I just took a punch and did a scalloped punch on there, and I think I'm going to pop that right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. And then just maybe summer, because there's Hello Summer as well. But I think I like this one in terms of colors and the sort of design here a little bit better. And I'm using that because in theory, summer starts very, very early tomorrow morning by the calendar here. So I thought that was fun to just do a little nod. But now, am I going to put that on the outside or the inside? I think I'm going to put this on the outside. And then, now, am I going to just pop... Will that be too much? A lovely little butterfly here with that. Do you think that will be too much? I don't think so. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We'll move this up a little bit. And let's pop this. Oh, I forgot to bring my scissors, didn't I? Let's pop this down here. Not too close. Let me get my scissors. There we go. And cut this off. There we go. Put that over there for now. Let's get that little butterfly up on some foam. I think I'm going to put... I saw somebody do that, and then it keeps the wings propped up better, doesn't it, if I do that? Now, maybe, you know, in the page protector, they're going to, because I'm going to put this inside. There we go. There we go. That's just fun. I think that's just fun. Let's pop that inside, and then we're going to put the flare on top, on the outside. Oh, goodness me. Let's get that in there. There we go. And we will pop the Flair Summer on the outside right there. Am I in the middle? I hope I don't have my, yeah, that's sort of in the middle. So there we go. So there, that's kind of simple and fun. I'm going to try and find a little butterfly. I have my hummingbird sequins as well, but I'm going to try and really, really make this fairly simple. So what I want to do on the back side here, I'm just going to do a few photos. So this morning, just a few minutes ago at 7:30, I did take a screenshot of the weather because it's going to be a very typical of the last couple of years weather here. We broke a little bit of records in terms of coolness over the weekend. It was quite chilly actually yesterday, which is Sunday. But we are going to get back into the heat on Friday. So I thought I would do a screenshot. I did it at 7:30 this morning, and then I will do one on the last day and talk a little bit about the variations and what's been going on from that point of view over the last couple of years at the beginning of summer, because June particularly can be a very, very odd month in terms of weather. So talk about that a little bit. I took a picture of my dishes soaking, and I'll tell you all about that, how I do my dishes now. And I thought I would sort of get that maybe on the back side. Then to get into a couple of the stories, there you go. I went and I took the back side of this June cut-apart paper that I wasn't going to use. I told you I wanted to use the rainbow paper. So, and I'm going to do a 1/3, 2/3, I think. So I did this just slightly over 6 by 8 because it fits better in the page protector. So I am going to do that here. Hang on, let me do it this way. Get that down. There we go. And then so that I can keep these colors going, I'm going to pop that right there. And what I think I am going to do with this, there we go, let's just pop that there. Whoopee. Oh, not quite. So I'm going to have the photo in there so we can just tear that. I'm going to put the photo here, which is that photo I showed you walking back from Mom's. Now, let's bring that down a little bit. It really didn't need much, but it was just not quite. There we go. And I'll put the photo there. Now, I think this story warrants a double page. So what I did do is I did print out. So you see, I'll have this with the photo, and then I'll see what we do here. I printed out the Nicole Jones 911, the lovely grid paper, which will be a little bit how I did Me, Myself, and I, if you recall. And so I have some of this blue paper. I have some of the rainbow paper. So I think I might do something like that, and then I think I might want to bring in, of course, a little bit of this lovely, lovely coral paper. Do I have any here? I don't, but I know I still have some left, so always be kind. So I know I do have some left, so I think I might also do that. Now, I might do that on the side. Now, the other idea I had, because you see, I think down here, I might just take one of these little rainbows and do something down here with perhaps a flare. What do you think? And maybe a little sticker. I think I like this one. I mean, I'll cut it out better after, but I'll pop that down here. Everyday moments, I'm not sure that is really what it is. Daily routine, not really. For the record, would I maybe want to do something like that? Something like that, maybe, I think, for the record. And then we could pop a flare. All right, I think so. There, I've popped that down already. I think I am going to do that. Now, we'll have to choose the flare because I do need to cut this out a little bit better. Ooh, I don't know that I really want to put that on there now until I've got everything cut. But that is what I am going to use for sure. So that down there. Cut this out a little bit better and get one. Now, you see, isn't that funny? I just picked anyone, and this splatter actually could be perfect. I mean, the color is perfect. It's sort of that corally, perfect color, and sort of the story, how things with them went poof, poof, all over the place for a while, and now are finally starting to settle down. I think might be a good idea, and then we might get one little butterfly down there. All right, so that is, I think, where we are going with that. So there you go, my friends. Let me go off and maybe get this done, and I will come back, and we'll see how I'm progressing with day one of Week in the Life, day one of Build-A-Page. Make sure you pop on down below and see what my Build-A-Page Posse friends are up to today. I will have all of the links down below, of course. See you soon, my friends. Okay, my friends, so there, I've pretty much got the left side page done, and I changed it just a little bit. So I went to get one of my Nicole Jones 911 labels here, the journaling labels, in that lovely peach. I did cut out my rainbow, as I said I would. Pop that there. I popped the sticker behind, so you really only see the camera. I mean, the for the record was, I guess, not overly important, but it sort of just gives that nice little pop of darker color. And instead of putting the flare down here, I popped one of the Nicole Jones 911 butterflies there, and I went into the sticker sheet. I got two little banners here with the flare there, and therefore I wanted just a little touch up here, so I put one of those stickers. I love those little clips, and I think we are going to pop another butterfly. What do you think? I think that will complete this one very well, so let's do that. There we go. And pop that there, and that will have that done. So now, really, on this side, this is going to be sort of the story-heavy entry for this week. As I said, I'm not going to be doing in-depth stories every day, or it really is just to capture a week. But I do want to get that in-depth story, so I think there will be a lot of journaling on this one. So instead of doing sort of the down here and closing it all in, I thought I would cut out another couple of rainbows, use the scraps that I have here. There is Chopin saying hello, you see, and I'm just going to come and pop that because I printed out my grid paper, the medium grid from Nicole Jones 911, and I'm going to pop, now let me make sure I'm popping that at the right place, sort of just pop that here in the middle. There we go. I'll cut that off after and do this lovely little floral, and I'll pop that there. Where will we pop it there? There. There you go. And then you see, I think what I'm going to do is, so let's cut this off so that we have the proper perspective. Do that, and I'm going to do one up in the corner, which I quite like. So we're going to do this one up here. Just pop this off a little bit more. There, I think I like that a little bit better. It seemed to be a little bit off kilter before. There we go. And we'll pop that here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna, yeah, there you go. Let's do it like that. Okay, and there is Chopin saying hello to everybody. So there we go. Let's just get that up here. And then I think we will pop these rainbows up on foam. Let me get some larger ones. I'll be right back. Okay, and I think now, you see, I don't know, do I want this maybe flat, and then shall I pop a butterfly up here to sort of make it a triangle of butterflies. I kind of like that. Okay, let's do that. So we'll leave that flat to the page. Now down here, I don't know. We'll see in a second. We'll see what we think. Let me just pop that there. Then we'll get this fellow up on foam. Because then I think it's sort of a little bit of a repeat from the left page. And I like the butterfly with rainbows. I think that all for this story. And then, you see, I think we will just pop another butterfly, another rainbow here on foam. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have it close to that one, and I think that sort of completes this little spread. So there we go. This is going to be a fair amount of journaling, so I'm obviously not going to do it with you, and it's probably not something that I'm really going to share. I'm definitely going to show you the page with all the journaling on it, but I won't be sharing the journaling. So there we go, my friends. So that is a spread. And I think the sequins might be something I will come back and do at the end once I've done the journaling to see where they might fit. All right, so that is sort of like the big story. Now, I'm just going to go back for the week and show you, again, let's move this, sort of the title page. And now you see on this side of it, so for today, I'm recording this on the 20th, I took a photo at 7:30 this morning of our weather. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to do a bit of a story there. So I think this photo will go here. I'll take the weather on Sunday and I'll talk about June and the variations and how in the last couple of years those variations are becoming even more and more, just a little bit for the fun of it. And then that's something I think would be fun every June if I do a week in the life, to do the weather on the first day and the last day and see the differences, because the variations are so big in June, and that will be there. And then just a fun little page. This, I mean, it's probably hard to see on the camera, but that's actually my dishes soaking in dish soap, because I'm a little bit lazy. I do my dishes by hand. I enjoy actually doing it. It's a little bit zen for me. I have a lovely window that I can look out from, and I enjoy doing, but what I tend to do is a little bit lazy, in that I rinse all of my dishes. I mean, I'm alone, so I tend to do them in the evening. Like, I don't do my breakfast dishes necessarily before I leave for work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I rinse them all nicely. When I get home after my dinner, I put all of that, rinse everything, and then I let them just soak in very, very hot water for maybe half an hour and 45 minutes. And then they just wash like a dream. So I'm just going to do a little tongue-in-cheek entry about how I do my dishes, because I did have a dishwasher, a portable one. It is so old now. It did me proud. I mean, I think I had it for 25 or 26 years, and there's only a very small thing, like in the connection, wrong with it, but it's just so old you can't find the parts anymore. So I'm not using it. And since I may be moving within a couple of years into a 60 plus, not a residence nor retirement or anything like that, but into a 60 plus, where generally all of the appliances, including dishwashers, are provided, I'm not sure I'm going to buy a new I'm thinking about all of that good stuff. So anyway, that's way more information than you need or wanted to know, my friends. And anyway, this is just a fun little thing. I'm quite lazy. I soak them in water for a good 45 minutes before I actually do the dishes, and then they wash like a dream. So that'll be a little entry. So there you go. We'll have this, one of the big stories, and I will be back, I think probably on Thursday, with another couple of entries for Week in the Life. And I might try and do it with the sketch on that day, but I do have best of 30 days of sketches for tomorrow and Thursday. So I might be back with this on Friday. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for joining me, and make sure you pop on down below and see what my Build-A-Page friends are up to, and let me know if you are doing either Build-A-Page or Week in the Life, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, my friends.